Hello, and welcome to another video. What we're going to take a look at today is how to add an opt-in form to a blog post using Mailchimp. So we're going to keep it nice and simple. So we're looking at my demo site at the moment, which is just on my local machine. So we've got a blog post here. So just scrolling to the bottom. So what we want to do is we want to add a nice little opt-in at the bottom there. So just something simple like this, just so we can try to move the visitor towards the opt-in. It's one of the best ways to grow a list is to be able to offer some content and then give the checklist or a download or the next logical step. This is a great way to increase opt-ins. So this is what we're going to build. So in Mailchimp, what I've done is I've created a new list. So the list name is the lead magnet name. So this way we can have a sign up form for each lead magnet, and then we can perform the automation and we can get people right onto that list using nothing else other than Mailchimp. So if you're using a different system, then there'll be a different workflow for this, but this one's for Mailchimp. So we create the lead magnet list. So there's some settings that you need to create the list, and that depends on your business. So you just go through Mailchimp's list creation to get that set up. So the next step is we'll want to go into the sign up form section. Okay, so we've got general forms and then we've got embedded forms. So we want to go over to the embedded forms here. Okay, so now we've got classic, which looks like this. And there's the code just down here. Super slim, we've got a couple of options here. So we're just going to have a look at the different ones. And you can see the options that we've got. All right, so we're just going to go with the horizontal because I like the way that that's centered. But horizontal or super slim, they're both pretty good. But we'll go with this one. I like the way that the button's on the side there too. So either one is totally fine. I'm just going to go with this one. All right, so now we can have a title in here. So we can add in the headline. So turn off caps lock, sign up for the free ebook. All right. Sign up for the free ebook, excellent. And it says subscribe there, so it's not the best call to action button, but I'll show you how to change that. So we go in here, and when we click, it automatically highlights everything. So I'm just going to press Command C or Control C if I'm on a Windows. So I've got Command C there. All right, so now I'm going to go over into the blog post. I'm just going to click back on Edit Post. Right, and I'm just going to scroll right down to the bottom. So I'm in the text view again. Usually it's the visual view, but we want to make sure that we're in the text view here because we need to add in that little bit of code. Go right down to the bottom. So the last thing that's typed there, so you just want to hit Enter twice, and then I'm just going to go Command V, and that's going to paste in the sign up form, the form. All right, so I'm just going to press Preview Changes to have a look at that. And I'll scroll down. There you go, sign up for the free ebook. That's looking pretty good. Put in my email there. There we go. So that has subscribed me to the free ebook at that point. So I'll confirm my email and then we'll be signed up. So you will have noticed that didn't take us to our thank you page. So what we want to do is we want to set that up now. So it's actually going to the correct thank you page. So I'm just going to close that down and go back into Mailchimp. And then I'm going to go into the sign up forms section again. And I'll go general forms. And then what we want to do is the sign up thank you page. Okay, so in the box here to direct to another URL, I'm just going to paste in the thank you page that I've got here. We'll save that. Also want to make sure that thank you page works. Excellent. Okay, so we've saved that, which is great. So now I'm going to go back to the blog post page. Oh, that was in a preview. I'm just going to hit Preview Changes there. So then it'll bring up the preview for me. All right. I'll put in my email again. subscriber to our customized thank you page. So now we can trigger the automation, we can do whatever we like at this point, but that's how you add a Mailchimp subscribe form to a blog post. So the last little thing that we want to do is just customize that subscribe button. So what we'll do is we'll go back into the edit screen of the blog post. So we're in the text editor here within the edit screen. So I'm going to scroll right down to the bottom where the Mailchimp sign up form is. All right, so we can see it says here begin Mailchimp sign up form, and then it says end MC embed sign up, which is just end Mailchimp sign up form. All right, so I'm going to look for the word subscribe. So we've got in here, we can see subscribe there and subscribe here. Okay, so I know that it's value equals and then open quotes subscribe. That's where the text is for the button. So we don't want to change anything else. It's just that little bit. So download ebook now. So I'm just going to put that in there. Now go up to preview changes. And then click over to the preview. Should be loading shortly. Scroll down. There we go, download ebook now. So again, of course, we want to test this to make sure that that works beautifully. And when we've done that, we can be confident that the sign up form works. It's going to our landing page, and we have successfully added Mailchimp to our blog post so we can start collecting subscribers.